Your face is.
Your mom's face is.
She's your mom too.
Damn it.
Good evening, Stephanie. It is Monday, April 6th. So first off, you actually got your date right the first time. It was the 3rd when you posted your video, not the 4th. I had an exciting weekend. Tech called me at about 5 o'clock on Saturday saying, hey, could you check with your dad and make sure it's okay for me to crash at your place still? She's heading back to Seattle. And probably needed a place to crash overnight and possibly a ride to the airport. So I called Dad and got the okay. Called her back and let her know. She called me back a little while later and going, hey, how am I getting to Denver? And I'm just kind of sitting there going, what do you mean? You said you had a ride. Well, he had a little bit of a family emergency, I guess. I'm not sure if I believe that or if it was, he crapped out. Just didn't want to do it. I don't know. I don't know the person. I don't even know his name. I told her she had 1 hour to see if she could find somebody else. At 6:30, she called me back going, yeah, I couldn't find anybody else. So I drove her down to Denver. It took 5 hours to get to Denver. Why? Because it was snowing the whole way. And about the last hour of it, I got to the snow before the snowplow did. So I'm driving on at least 1.5 inches of snow, which is not fun to drive on, by the way. Got home at midnight. Next day, wake up, have breakfast, and Dad says, hey, let's all go see Watchmen. Well, Tess decides she doesn't want to go see Watchmen. Dad and I went and saw it anyways. Awesome. Oh my God, I love it. It was a little bit awkward to watch some of the scenes with my dad sitting right next to me. Yeah. In any case, she's sitting there and she looks like she's about to cry. Now, she just broke up with her boyfriend. Yay! I hate him. I really hate him. It's no secret. But she, I guess, still has feelings for him and was reconsidering going to Seattle. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, if you change your mind and make that 5 hours of driving and gas a waste, I was gonna snap. I told her to call the people who would be most affected, namely the people she's staying with now, the person who's going to be picking her up in Seattle, and the guy she'd be staying with, her ex. Dad and I went and saw the movie, awesome, got back, and Tech couldn't get a hold of her boyfriend. He worked night shifts and was asleep. Eventually she got a hold of him, and she's sitting in the other room with the door open, arguing with him. I'm not going to go into detail about what they were arguing about, but it just made me hate the guy more. It really did. So I eventually go in and interrupt, like, Tech, if you're going to go back to Gunnison, I have to know within the next 10 minutes. I have to. I'm leaving by then. 20 minutes later, I start taking my stuff out to the car, and I guess she hears the door and comes out and decides, well, the logical thing would be go back to Seattle. Yes, the logical thing would be to go back to Seattle. Also the storm thing. She decides to go. She arrives safe and sound. Oh, work was okay. Got some work done. I've been knitting. This is the first of a pair of gloves that I'm knitting for Kara. She finally picked the pattern. Woohoo! This one's actually not done. It's got a flap that goes over the fingertips. And I just did the thumb so that has a little flap on it too. Not sure how happy I am with the thumb. It looks weird. But oh well, it's my first time. This is my first set of gloves actually. Well, first set of gloves with fingers. I've also got my awesome gloves that just connect in the middle finger. I went ahead and started the second one before I did the flap thing, just so I can get these the right length and all. So that's that. I hope everything gets less stressful for you. I heard from Mom that they canceled the other room, they gave away the other rooms you were supposed to have for all those people. So yeah. Good luck. Stephanie, I'll see you tomorrow.